Okay, folks, Mr. Zed Gaming here, and we're starting up another Conan Exiles server called Down the Rabbit Hole. It is going to be going live soon, and really looking forward to it. Here's the starting area here, and on the server you get to select your race and your class. I'll show you a couple of things here, just taking a look around and what you need to do to get going. And then we're going to step into the real world, but just looking around at the structure that we're in. I see someone out there, but what else is around the area? So other people, they've played on my servers before, and they know that I run a pretty good server. Lots of stuff in it, fun and excitement, as you can see from some of the decorations here. That it's an interesting server. Now this is where you sort of learn what to do once you log into the server. Right now the server is protected with a password until I've got more completed on it. And she gives you a bit of a description of the lore here. And we gotta sort of put up with learning this stuff. It does help immediately here for selecting the race and class that she's describing. Now I sort of screwed up on the editing here on the video end of it, but you can only go a certain path, and if you don't complete talking to these individuals, you can't go any further. Like I said, this is restricted, can't go that way, so you go this way. Can't go through that door. Come in, talk to this lady here. She'll give you some information on what you can do in this room. So decorations, so there's the editing. Now all these are the different races, and I've listed the specs. Now we'll see it here in a second, the chat coming up. See, it's got the strength, the agility, and the vitality, as well as the characteristics. I just cut it to the end there, and they're all like that. Like over here, the Elven one is very, very similar. Little introduction, talks about a couple of things that they can do, and then gives you the exact specifications for each, so that you can compare them right there and go back and check the specs. So we got a couple of different races, 6 in total, just to give you a little visual. Then you come back here, and when you're ready, then you got a list that will pop up, and you will select one of them. And once you've selected one, it will change your race and give you a key to go through that door, which does not work at the door ahead of me. So you come in and you talk to this individual, and this is where you select your classes. Now there's 6 races and there's 4 classes, so it's a better balance than stuff. And I want to reserve 2 classes because I'm going to have an enhanced version. Now here's a couple of things that are similar here. Gives you the specs and some of their attributes and stuff like that, and warnings, like he's saying a shapeshifter is not really a good fighter class because you can't wear armor as a shapeshifter. And then the same for the mage. Gives you some information, and sort of each one that has restrictions or faults or whatever, they'll warn you about it, that class. So there's 4 different classes. So as you can see, like, the room is a little decorated. When you're done, you come back and you talk to this guy just like you did before. And when you're ready, you make your selection. So there's the 4 different classes there. And you get a key to get through this door. You can't go through there. So you come in here, and nothing in this room yet. I haven't finished it really. But she'll set you up to get you ready for the real world. And you step into that, and it brings you to the warp room. People who've been on my servers before are familiar with this setup. It'll take you anywhere on the map. So like if you wanted to go up here, these icons on the map highlight where you end up when you step through the portal, corresponding names, so you know exactly where you're gonna go before you step through one of these. Let's go here. Now this goes up by Sapamaru. Okay, there it is right in the background, the southern entrance. So I also put in here, because there's a couple of kits that are good for building. So we got the Shania stuff and then some builder's kits. Now people are familiar with my dungeon, but the map or mod makers have changed and they removed the entrance from behind that guy. See back in here there used to be an entrance, but it's gone because of where they put the vanilla treasures and stuff. So I had to make sure you got lots of room out here to fight, and you go through here to get into the dungeon. You shouldn't step into it by accident. This dungeon is huge, and I've only just got part of it done, but it's looking really good. Anyone that's played on my servers before knows I love building dungeons. We'll just keep the mystery of what happens there. Get a little drink before we go down. Now we'll take a look around here. Now I cut out some of the stuff, didn't want to show you too much. There are some goodies hidden all over the dungeon here. So people know my dungeons and they're rather challenging. I've edited this to not give away things, but you'll see in the background various different creatures hidden here and there. And I don't think I've revealed the location of any chests. But there's all kinds of stuff stashed everywhere in this dungeon. And of course there's all kinds of perils and dangers. The deeper you go, the more dangerous. Like that stuff just starts in this area. And like I said, there's individuals that will help you. Ooh, yes, individuals that will help you. And I've made it easy to get up and down here. Now you pay attention to the details here. Just a sec. Now look at, see, even ravens in the tree, and animated ravens. I've got minute detail like that everywhere in this dungeon. And there's a lot of stuff that is hidden and hidden very well. And the creatures do battle each other, as we just seen there. So that is a technique where if you can kite one creature to fight another, it might help, or you might get them both as a mob. So there's all kinds of hidden stuff up high, down low. I don't have them installed yet, but there will be some no-fly zones for you vampires. Just some of the detail here. Now we're almost done here in the end of the video. Just like I said, some of the detail here is I'm rather proud of this. Some fairly challenging bosses, and as of this video, that's pretty much as far as I've got done in the dungeon now. There is more coming, obviously. Anyways, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you on the server. Thanks a lot, everyone.